Liam, back-to-back home wins. You must be delighted with that. Was you delighted with how the result came about?
I was. We didn't play to our normal level, I don't think, in possession. But in the Championship, you're going to have games where it doesn't go your way. Every team, Burnley, Sheffield United included, go through spells where they're not playing as well as they possibly would like in possession. But one of the things I've spoken to the players about, and why I'm so pleased today, they showed a spirit, they showed a commitment for the shirt, which this shirt deserves, and it ends up winning us the game. And you have to win games like that in that way sometimes.
You must have been delighted. You had a right-back position as a player. The right-back today was doing all sorts of tricks.
Yeah, listen, Cyrus is a fantastic footballer. We get him really high and wide on the right because he can get forward, he can get crosses in. Today he can curl things in the top corner with his left foot. And just as pleasing with Cyrus was his concentration. One position at the end, there was a long ball forward, it got flicked on. He's in a perfect defensive position. So all credit to him for the goal. Matty Ingram for the penalty save, and the save at the end was magnificent. But I have to give every player in the group credit because they're all fighting. I think everybody can see we've got a real group. We've got a real spirit and a mentality to keep working, even if we're not playing as well with the ball. And you need to win games in the Championship in two ways. You can win it with the ball, but you can also be very hard to beat, and we're proving that at the moment.
It shows excellent character because you've spoken so many times about competition for places, etc. And going back to that penalty when it saves, that's a clear statement, isn't it?
Yeah, look, Matty's been outstanding, but I'm so fortunate. I can turn around on the bench and look around. I see our club captain Louis Coyle, I see Cole Darlow, I see Ryan Woods, I see Toby Figueiredo. The list of Xavi, there's so many good. Longy comes on, Greavesy. That's my bench of good players. And then obviously I'm looking forward to seeing Dimmy was here today. Malcolm will be joining us next week. We've got Aliyah, we've got Benji out with suspension. So I'm in a good place with this group. But one thing that I need from them as a group is no matter what 11 players play or what 7 players are on the bench, they have to give me that commitment and spirit and fight and determination. And they definitely did that today.
Psychologically, back-to-back home wins now. Everyone must be on cloud nine after winning today.
No, I'm not. There's plenty to improve, plenty for us to improve on. But at the same time, obviously, results-wise, we're very happy. I came in, we were a point outside the relegation, and now we're very far away from that. We need to just keep pushing and keep our feet on the floor and keep trying to improve and work hard every day in training.
Is it that old saying, one game at a time?
Yeah, one game at a time. Football can change very quickly, and at the moment it's changing in a positive way for us. But if you don't stay to the level and if you're not motivated to come in and work as hard as we did, that last half an hour was drills that we've done repetitively since we've been in attack v defence. It's making sure that when you're tired, you keep doing your job and keep taking up good positions. And we have to keep working with an intensity that we've been doing in training because it shows that it works in games.
Any serious situation with Ryan Longman after today? Because obviously went down.
No, he's absolutely fine. He got up and ran around like he always does. I love Ryan. He's a great lad. He's honest as the day is long, and he's a great lad. And he came on, and again he's willing to come on he came on the right. Then I put him as a number 10, and he's chasing everything, chasing lost causes. I'm happy with every single one of them at the moment.
Cyrus, would you say that's your best performance in a black and amber shirt?
I don't know. It was a good performance. Felt like we let them come back into the game a bit, but they didn't really trouble us. They're very direct. Their keeper, he had some kick on him, so that made it tough. But I thought we dominated the game from the start. We maybe could have gone in half time, a couple goals up, but I think it was really one of our overall team performance was one of our best. We ground it out. We showed a different side from last week on winning. So yeah, I think it was a complete performance from everyone. Obviously Cal gave away a penalty and then Matty saves it and he gets his teammate out and that's what we're about. And then Matty obviously at the end makes a great save and bodies were being put on the line. And I think we showed a great side to us. And I don't think it was our best performance in terms of on the ball, but as a shape and organisation and keeping a clean sheet and to get 2 wins on the bounce at home, we desperately needed that. I think you can see the confidence is rising throughout, and I think the fans can see it, and everyone's on board, and everyone's going in the right direction.
Just going back to that penalty save, I noticed as Callum Robinson was obviously getting ready to take the kick, you was alongside him having a little word with Matt. Happy to share what you were saying?
I don't even think I said anything to Matty. I was just kind of trying to waste Cal's time. And
mind games.
Yeah, I said to Cal, you'll miss for us as well, and he did miss. So it was a great save from Matty. I just had a feeling he was going to miss. I said it to Ozzy as well, and then obviously like you said, Matty made the save, and listen, we needed that luck. whether you call it luck, whether it's, but it was, you know, Matty does his homework. He's always on the iPad checking the penalties, and you know, he went the right way, and then from then we grew in strength, and it was kind of against the runner play, the penalty. I've not seen it back. I don't know whether Cal did touch him or not. Maybe it was a bit harsh, but like you said, Matty made the save. We've gone from strength to strength, and we deserve the win in the end.
You love getting up that right-hand channel with the athleticism and that licence to get into the penalty area as well. Have you ever experienced so much freedom as a right-back?
To be fair, I've been at a few clubs that have done it, so you know, it's quite familiar territory for me. And you know, obviously at Swansea, I kind of done it a lot last year in the way that they play. So you know, I've come into managers, I've done different roles. You know, I've been in the half space and coming into midfield, and I've done obviously the one staying high and wide. So you know, I've showed different sides to my games, and you know, like I said, I'm enjoying my football really. You know, I've come to a place I think the fans have took to me, and that's always a great confidence boost. I know that the manager, right up to the owner, they have trust in me, and they know my ability, and you know, I'm just happy that I'm able to showcase it every week and play really well. And like I said, I'm playing against playing alongside some really good players, and I think there's a lot of players out there that are performing well. And you know, I think Alfie's been unbelievable to play alongside, and he's probably not getting the credit he deserves as well compared to others. So you know, there's a lot of players in the team that are playing really well, and we just need to keep going now. And it's nice to be looking up the table. I think we're 4 points off it at this moment in time, and you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You know, the belief has to be there that we can push up there, and you know, you want to be in the mix come the end of the season. You know, there's nothing worse than not playing for anything. So you know, if we can keep performing and keep training well and keep pushing each other, then you know, we could be in for a good season.